That's right, I'm all caught up to Volume 4 of Rwby. Now, Rwby 6 through 9, I've done a couple live reactions, and now I'm just going to do an overall review, and then I'll probably do a live reaction for the next episode. This season is just all about the disbandment of Team Rwby and them trying to find themselves, trying to find their footing, because Beacon's gone, right? Beacon's gone, Ozpin's gone, Kira's gone. They're just basically trying to find themselves again. I mean, Rwby is doing her thing with Jean and his team. Yang is starting to do her training, which I absolutely love, is the training with her and her father and her getting her prosthetic arm. I mean, I think that's really cool. Naruto. I really like the training. I really like the dynamic. I really like the relationship between those two, even though the dad looks so damn young, right? The dad looks so young. It's like, is that really your dad? Is that really your dad? And what I really love about them training and him helping her out, you know, he loves Rwby, but he right now he needs to be here with Yang and train her right now. But what I really love is the fact that we did see the mom in the last kind of, I think it was episode 5, where Crow was talking to the mom, Raven, and they have a little conversation. Yang's dad says, you know, yeah, I see a lot of your mom, and that's not a bad thing. I love your mom, you know. I love a lot of things that your mom presented and how confident she was and how she fought for the cause so hard. But then there's some things where, like, you're not like her, which is good too. But when I see you and I see your mom, you know, you're like your mom, that's not a bad thing whatsoever. And listen, the mom's a G. I think she looks cool. I don't know her personal character. We just seen her bits and pieces here in the series, but she looks like a badass. She looks like a beast. It's just a good that we get to see the interaction between Yang and her father and how close they are, how really tight they are, and how much, you know, they love each other and how much he's there to show her the way like a father should be. So I really love that aspect of these episodes. Crow is all fucked up. All right, Crow is fucked up right now. First of all, this guy, I'm gonna show you a picture right now. This guy, Tyrion. And where do you think the creators got Tyrion's name from? Don't give me that shit. You know damn well they watch Game of Thrones. You're like, this is a shout out to Tyrion. Like, they gave him that name because of Game of Thrones. I guarantee you. I don't give a shit. They're denying it. They absolutely gave him that name because of Game of Thrones. It probably was like a cool shout out to him, and they probably liked the name of Tyrion. But anyway, so yeah, Tyrion, here's the problem with this character. This guy is way over the top. Even for a fucking cartoon, he's way over the top. They're making his movements, the animation, the way his mannerisms, just way too over the top. They want to make him feel like the Joker in the series, but he's not. He is a scorpion, so that was pretty cool, but come on. So he cuts Crow, right, in one of the episodes, and how does Rwby and not think that cut was not poison? How did they not think that something has to do with that scorpion-like tail that cut Crow? Like, seriously, come on. But my boy Crow hold his own. I like Crow as a character. He's really cool. I love how he is just like kind of watching over Rwby because somebody has to. So that's really awesome. But yeah, I just don't understand how you not know that you're going to get poisoned. Of course, the writers and the direction don't want to just automatically make these characters super smart, even though they see that it's a scorpion and it seems like, you know, why don't we check for poison? They do that because so they're in a little predicament at the end of episode 9 where they have to split. Ren and Nora have to split from Jean, Crow, and Rwby because Crow needs help. Crow needs some medical assistance. Rwby and Jean are gonna find some shit they're going to be in trouble. They're going to be in trouble, but I think Ren and Nora is as well. So Ozpin is talking to a kid, Oscar. I'm pretty sure that's Ozpin. Ozpin is talking to this farmer, Oscar, which I really like Oscar. I think Oscar is a cool looking character. He's being reasonable. Like, this dude's talking to his head and he's like, get the fuck out of my head. Like, very reasonable, right? Very reasonable. Ozpin is just trying to convince this kid, like, we need to do some shit. Like, you are the key to a lot of shit that I want to do. Your body, I'm just pretty much my body. Your thoughts are pretty much my thoughts. And No. So Ozpen being alive, does that mean that Pura somehow could be in the future episodes? Which I absolutely want that to happen. I want Pura to still be alive. I hope she's still alive. I'm pretty sure they're gonna bring her back. Blake is trying to find. She just wants to be comfortable with her family. You know, son's tagging along basically. So she has to deal with some stuff with the White Fang, whatever it's called. So there's that. Honestly, that whole aspect doesn't really interest me too much. It's just really kind of Blake kind of feeling sorry for herself. Well, she should feel sorry for herself. But it's time for her to move on. It's time to rejoin her team. Weiss and her father slaps the shit out of her. You know, no more wire hangers. It is what it is. But Weiss seems like what I like about Weiss is that she is actually training. She's training even though she's locked in her room after the whole blow up between her and her father and the dinner or whatever, the banquet. And she's training and she's getting stronger. She just summons this kind of night looking ice thing, which is kind of crazy. And I'm just like wondering, like, okay, where are we going from here? I think she could get out of her room. She could easily leave. Her brother taking over a lot of her reign, pretty much, and him. I don't necessarily think he hates her or her sister Winter. I think he has a different. It seems like he really hates his father, and it seems like he's just really trying to screw over his father, and that he really wants to show he has to be a dick to pretty much her and Winter in order to gain everything, so he could, I don't know, do some shit. I think he has a hidden agenda, honestly. I think this kid has a hidden agenda, but we'll see as well. The battles, I think they're good. I think last season were better. I think they're trying to do different things with it, different combos, especially Rwby using Nora and Team Jean and what they're capable of doing. But I feel like the battles were just a little bit more superior in previous seasons than this season. But I feel like we're towards the end of the season, maybe we'll get better battles, but we'll see how that goes. The music, I can live without the music, honestly. I can live without them trying to shove their soundtracks and their tracks in my face for me to buy. Overall, Rwby 629 has been a good watch. I can't wait for the next episode, maybe do a live reaction. So thank you guys for listening. I'm Dan American's son. Subscribe, like, and comment below. Love to hear you guys' thoughts on the series so far. And so far, Roosterteeths is still doing a good job, and we'll see where this is all headed. Everybody's spread out, and you're not gonna. It's like The Walking Dead. Everybody's doing their own thing until like the season finale where everybody's actually back together. So thank you.